Hello and welcome to Yuri Studio. I'm Erica Friedman and this is the beginning of the 4th season. Today we're doing something completely different. At our end-of-year holiday party, Okazu Patrons requested that I do a series of react videos to all the Yuri anime that's coming out in 2023. I've never done or even watched a react video in my entire life, so bear with me. That said, welcome to my new series. So I just finished reading the 3rd light novel for The Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady. It's out in English from Yan Press, and honestly, I loved it. It did everything right. So I was pretty enthusiastic going into this first episode of the anime. But I was reading the light novel. There's also a manga for this series, also out in English from Yan Press. And when I reviewed it originally in Japanese back a few years ago, there were some problems that did not endear me to the manga. Primarily, it was much heavier on the fan service than the light novels, and I found it pointless and distracting. So how did the anime stack up? Well, I think it split the difference, but I get ahead of myself. Right away, the story differs from the light novel and manga in one key thing: it starts at the beginning. As the magical revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady, Episode 1 opens, we meet Anisvia, an energetic young princess. We learn almost immediately that she is as good or better than most of the adventurers she joins in her hunts against creatures. As she wishes around on a flying broom, she kills, skins, and harvests a magical beast. There's a nice nod to Princess Mononoke and, I don't know, maybe Demon Slayer as she wears the head of her prey back to the palace, where her prowess is not at all appreciated. Both the light novel and the manga begin in media res, but they have the luxury of time and, in the case of the light novel, space to back into the story. Here, the story is laid out chronologically. I initially feared that we'd be spending too much of that precious time in some of the worst bits of the backstory, but to its credit, this episode gives us just enough to tell us what to think about everyone. Anisvia is super cool, Euphyllia is an innocent victim, and Elgard is an asshat. Then the episode builds to the climactic scene that starts the series off in the printed version. To sum up my reaction, let me ask and answer 4 questions. What did I dislike the most? What did I like the most? Was it Yuri? And did it work? Each of these questions gives me a way to think about the series in a different way. We'll start with the things I like the least and get them out of the way. The worst part for me was the feeling that it was the manga that was being animated. There was a lot of thigh staring. I'll always find that creepy. Also, the light novel states plainly multiple times but never actually shows that Anisvia's clothing is based off a knight's costume. Okay, sure, knights are known for their pink fluffy skirts and thigh-highs. It wouldn't worry me too much, except I've read the manga and the surface ramps up a bit with more crotch and butt staring before it gets better. What I liked best, I actually really loved the way Anisvia's backstory was handled. It was short and clean and packed a punch. It was great use of animation to tell an important piece of backstory in mere seconds. Is it Yuri? Not yet. I have no idea how far this anime will take us. I'm guessing the end of the first arc, which is about midway through volume 2 of the light novel series. That's about where the executioner and her way of life took us. It would be a good stopping point, but can I say with certainty that at the end of that point, you would definitely consider this a Yuri anime? No? Maybe? All I can say is that by the end of the 3rd novel, the answer was a glorious yes. So, did it work? Yes, I think Episode 1 of Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady did what it was supposed to do. It set the tone, and the characters gave us enough information to move ahead, and did not waste our time, for which I am thankful. The animation is adequate, but not outstanding. The voice actors and character design make them sound and look younger than makes any sense for the story, but Moe still rules the day in anime, so that's where we are. Overall, I'd say it was a solid 8 out of 10. I'll keep watching and hope you do too. Thanks for watching my first ever reaction video, and I'll see you again on Yuri Studio.